Hey, good morning. Yeah, Sunday, Funday. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Man, I did laundry yesterday. So, man, I'm smelling fresh and quite happy. But anyway, man, say Sunday, Funday, man. It is. My other phone is on the charger. Good morning. My other phone is on the charger. You know what I'm saying? Man, I accidentally stumbled on cheaper prices. But the different flavors and stuff. So, damn, dog, when you be out there hustling, dog, you gotta hustle like that. Man, people will be out there just starting stuff with you, dog. Man, I just seen people just start an argument, just say something to you to piss you off. And don't fall for that shit, dog. Man, motherfucker called my business partner on the phone and just started arguing with him on the phone out of clear blue. That's worse than I thought. That is worse than I thought. How do you just start? It's out of left field. Just start arguing with somebody. Really? That shit is crazy, dog. I don't know, man, but you know what I'm saying? Dog, that shit tripped me out, dog. How does some of these men just run to other men and hang with men all day? Nigga, you gonna be in there fighting, dog. You're gonna be in there fighting. You know what I'm saying? Some people will be over there, people be over there, what up, good morning. People be over there calling me little bro. And man, I ain't your little bro. I'm not your little brother. And I'm not your sidekick. You know, I'm not trying to be rude about this shit, dog. But I don't like that shit, dog. I talk to you with respect. I listen to what you say. And respect what I don't just listen, I respect what you say. Nigga, we could be sitting there hustling. I ain't trying to hear that. Cool. People over there, you don't run me. I'm not trying to run you, bro. I'm busy running myself. And, I'm glad somebody said that to me. You don't run me. I'm like, all right. Yeah, I know. Why are we having this conversation? Okay, bye-bye now. But you ain't finna come in here and make us all poor and broke with you. But you know what I'm saying? That's not cool. That is seriously not cool. To ruin somebody else's life by your misunderstanding of life. But you know what I'm saying? What the hell I do to you, dog? Dog, you might as well come to, hey, dog, I'm finna ruin your life, dog. Oh, no, thank you. Don't lie about it. Man, you know what I'm saying? Because some of the people that be over there running planes and shit, dog, you ask them, what is the goal? What are we doing? What's going on? I'm not saying people over there talking about rise up against the powers and all. I don't think that's a good idea here in the United States. Nigga, leave them ICE alone. Leave Trump alone. Man, go to a carnival. You know what I'm saying? Go take your girl on a date. You know what I'm saying? If you got kids, hang with your kids. Go barbecue and stay out of this shit, though. You know what I'm saying? People be, you know what I'm saying? They run out of stuff to talk about. They start talking about aliens. All right, we talked about everything. Do you think life is on other planets? That stuff, man. I try to stay focused on talking about myself and what I go through and stuff, you know what I'm saying, dog? But, you know what I'm saying, I can't really trip because, you know what I'm saying, some of that stuff is like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Some of that stuff is like, wow, dog. You gotta be like, it's be working out for some people. There are some people with astronomical amounts of money in the bank behind talking about other people. Yeah, but I can't sit around and think about other men. Normal would be like, all right, that dude right there, he hustling, all right, good job, man. I see you doing the best you can. Nobody told you what to do, and you just trying to make it the best way you know how, in the way you understand life. All right, cool, but I can't sit there and just. Ooh! You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, dog. That shit crazy, bro. That dude sitting over here looking at me. What's wrong with that nigga? Oh, what up, bro? I'm doing that episode. But today's Sunday, Funday, man. Yesterday was pretty cool. I was in a meeting all day, you know. I was in a meeting. I had a business meeting this morning, and you know what I'm saying, people you know, I told y'all that story about the guy that went tits up, you know what I'm saying, dog. I don't want to be saying that stuff because I don't want to piss no women off and shit, dog. I'll keep that to myself till I'm a millionaire. And some of the stuff I say, it could go both ways for women and men. You know what I'm saying? It go for women and men about the hustle and survival, and because I just survived in New York, LA, Atlanta, Florida. You know what I'm saying, man? I was all up in Idaho, Wisconsin, man, Connecticut, dog. I was all over the place, dog. I don't even know if Connecticut is a state, but I was in New Jersey, Manhattan, you know what I'm saying? I was all over everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I remember I was at a studio in Manhattan, and I cut some tracks in Manhattan in one of the high-rises studios. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, bro, that New York, boy. I thought LA was bad. Nigga, you going to damn New York. Nigga, what I learned in New York, I learned how to ad-lib in New York. You know what I'm saying, dog? Nigga, I was over there. Nigga, I did a track. Oh, man, I wonder where that track is, dog. Dog, man, I cut a track in New York, dog. I don't know if I ever had that track, dog. I hope I can find it, dog. Nigga, some nigga with Rockefeller recorded it. I hope he have it still. People be having them damn computers, they be losing them. And nigga, I remember one in LA. You know what I'm saying? I remember in LA. Nigga, you go to the studio. I remember in LA, you go to the studio and be like, yo, they go fishing. In LA, they'll be like, yo, put on a beat. And then, it's just paper. It's just paper. I'm saying, I was in LA, dog, and nigga played a beat. All right, man, I went up in there, hey, you want to record? Yeah, come on. Cut on the beat. He'll play it for like a minute and say, all right, let's go. Ready. Yeah, I'm sitting there pulling out my pad, I'm writing. He sat there, listen to it. I swear to God, he probably listened to it about a minute at the most. He probably listened to it a minute at the most. He's like, all right, you ready? And it started recording right there. So I had to write like 5-6 bars. Then I had to freestyle the rest. You know what I'm saying? I hope it, you know. But I had a good time. And in New York is, you just straight up in there, going. They damn near won't even let you listen to the beat in New York. I don't know the studios I was at. I mean, hey man. And then I learned how to ad-lib in New York. We was in some, we was riding through New York. We was riding through Queens or something, dog. Legitimate opponent. Shake your haters like maracas. And yeah, I was on there. I kind of remember the verse, but the dude after we recorded it, he's like, you know how to ad-lib? He's like, all right, throw your ad-libs on there. I'm like, what's an ad-lib? Yeah, we play it back and say something. All right. What up? All right, man, they got music up here, man. I gotta go. All right, what?